Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Here we go. I am going to be talking to myself constantly. There we go. Let's cancel that from happening. Oh dear. I didn't realise I had my own Twitch stream open, and all it does when you do that is it just constantly loops the sound back to you. Because obviously it plays in my ears so you hear it, and then it goes... Then it plays in my ears, so it comes back again. It just goes round and round and round. You end up in a really horrible sounding thing. Just iRacing Arcade done. Let's get this all up and working. Hey, Aparo. It's getting there, mate. The streaming schedule is getting back to normal. It'll be helped a lot when I have an actual wheelbase again. Yeah, still no wheelbase. Again, like, it is in the process of being sent to me. It's just taking a little bit more time than I wanted it to. It's going to be next week at this point, sadly. But hopefully next week it'll be sorted, and then stuff can start happening. But yeah, it is just... Stuff takes time, unfortunately. I can't... I've not got much else to say apart from stuff takes time. It is scheduled to be shipped. The local... it's DPD, which is a UK shipping company, have received a notification that they're going to receive it, and then it'll be to me within a couple of days, but they've not received it yet. So, for the time being, I remain wheelbaseless. But we're moving in a direction where there will be a wheelbase. What is iRacing Arcade? At the moment, it's a loading screen. Oh, that's encouraging. This is iRacing Arcade. Hiya, Matt. Hiya, Jay. I don't know. We're going to find out, Matt. We're going to find out. Hopefully it is. We were certainly promised. We were promised a working multiplayer. There is the only problem is there is no matchmaking. It is. Oh, it's not even. So, the console release. Hey, Skojo. The console release, which is what this is, was meant to have multiplayer. And it just doesn't exist. There's no like lobby browser or anything, which is sad. Because I was quite excited about the fact that this might be multiplayer, but they've not done it. I don't know if it didn't get the pickup that they wanted when it first came out on PC or what. But what's the purpose, Damien? I mean, it's just a fun arcade racing game, mate. Is the purpose? It's there to be enjoyed. That is the purpose. But yeah, the multiplayer, sadly, which was the thing I think everyone was excited for, has been gutted, basically. You know, you can... There's no way of finding an online race without knowing what the lobby code is. which is really unfortunate because I feel like it had a lot of potential, but there we go. Hey, hello, bro. Yeah, some of the players you wind down from someone intentionally wrecking you repeatedly in a 24-hour spa. Or it's something to play while you are waiting for your new wheelbase to be delivered, and it is driving you slightly mental. Sorry, 2 secs. I'm just moving some things around on my second screen so I can see better. There we go. But we can... Let's enter the code using the sliders. Excellent. But there's a load of new cars and stuff. There's a load of new tracks. So I'm gonna start a new career and give it a go and see what it's like. We'll see. Worst comes to worst, I will have some fun. What have you been doing, Paro? Why have you not been able to do anything? Have you been away for some reason? I think you've been away for some reason, haven't you? I know you've said it, but I cannot remember. It's also loud AF, by the way. Nice car, I bet you're excited to start racing. To proceed to the rest of the game, you must first pass the licensing exam. Beat the target lap time. Easy. What have you been doing in Europe for a whole month, mate? Yeah, I had a look, Tom, but it picked up at the full release, but and in the evenings there are more people online, and I'm sure if you join the Discord or something, there'll be people trying to set up, or maybe the subreddit. You might be able to set up online races to get people to join, but there is... The fact there's no like lobby browser is just such a massive problem. I really thought with console release they would add it in. But the game still looks great. Its stat sounds pretty good as well. Oh, fair enough, Paro. Fair enough. My driver rating is stuck on Le Mans Ultimate. Anyone have this issue? Are you just... Damien, it's not because it's just not increasing because you're not doing better in races, is it? Welcome home, Superstar. I know this barn isn't glamorous, but we've got everything we need to go racing with this Fiat 500. It's rare to get a chance to start in motorsport, so let's enjoy it and give it everything. I'm sure we'll get to the big league, Superstar. Is this going to give me a load of XP because it's stuff that I did ages ago? Yes. Yes. This is all things I did last time I tried the game. Wow, I did a lot of races, apparently. There we go. This is just going to keep going up. Okay, we got the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge. Let's do some Michelin Pilot Challenge. 12 laps, 100% damage. I'm not sure what the cone is. Fuel usage 100%, tyre usage 100%, so... Oh, we don't own the car, so we have to rent one. When using a rental vehicle, you receive less money and can't equip boosts. Make sure to save up to buy the car as soon as you can. Sure, I mean, we're just going to do it on the hardest difficulty. You keep DNFing and nothing happens. You've not hit like a bottom point, have you, Damien? Has it been released yet, Matt? NASCAR 26. I feel like I've seen footage of it, and it is very arcadey, is the problem. Like, it's not... It's not like... It doesn't look like oval racing when there's people like... Or it doesn't look like iRacing when there's people like ghosting and stuff after crashes and that kind of thing. Is a Saxon ring in iRacing, by the way? Next month, okay. There's going to be a lot of stuff I want to play next month. Because the new Star Wars like pod racing game is releasing next month as well. Getting absolutely battered, by the way. DTM is Saxon Ring. Pod racing stream when? I think it releases in mid-September, Jay. So it'll be then. It looks fantastic. It's like it's a roguelike pod racer with like online multiplayer and stuff. I'm really excited for it, actually. It's a lot of things I really like. Actually getting battered, by the way. Bad exit. This isn't deck chair hot tub. What? What? What does it even mean, Spiked? What are you saying? Oh, do I need to move the logo, do I? LeBro. I mean, oh, is it right over all of the information? There we go. See, moving slightly. This is very annoying. Yeah. You know what we're going to do. There we go. I solved the problem. It is the student driver livery, isn't it? It really is. Also, it seems like I might be terrible at arcade racing. If the Need for Speed streams had left anything, any hint that I might be okay. There are pit stops, so we've got 2.9 laps of fuel left. I really need to be off the throttle for longer there. Yeah, I can't actually remember what the Star Wars like new pod racing game is, but it's from the people who made the Burnout games. If you want any kind of indication of what it might be like. And I personally love the Burnout games. There we go. Finally got an overtake done. I think these are meant to be Audi touring cars, by the way. That's what it looks like to me. Oh no. Quick pit stop. Hey, milk. Oh, I should have taken more fuel, I think. I think I had to wait for fuel. I remember making this mistake previously. You're meant to wait for more fuel. Which means we're going to have to do another pit stop. Unfortunately. Probably, Matt. Hey, Belgian. This is iRacing Arcade. Which had its 2.0 / full release over the weekend. So I thought I'd come back and see what's changed. There's new tracks, new cars. Sadly, no online though. You can't see the fuel gauge. Hang on. The fact that it is windowed, or the full screen is not proper full screen, is infuriating. There you go. It does. It looks great, and it is a fun game. Like, I think it's 20 quid at the moment. I'm not overly convinced it's worth... they did add split screen. Yeah, there is split screen. That's a better line. Like, how many... It does have multiplayer, but you can't... there's no, like, matchmaking system or open lobby system. It's all closed lobby. So you create a lobby, give out a code, and then people can join with that code. So if you've got friends and stuff who you want to race with, then you can do that. Right, we need 3 laps of fuel. There we go. Well, I made an absolute mare out of that, but there we go. It is Sachsenring, Andy, yeah. Which isn't in iRacing, I don't think. Don't know if I'm correct in saying that. Yeah, they've got the licenses. So this has Bahrain in it. So we know Bahrain is coming to iRacing at some point in the future, because Bahrain is in this game, which is also made kind of by iRacing. So we know they have the license to the Bahrain International Circuit. Yeah, I'm not convinced I've ever raced at Sachsenring, but it's not far off GT7 for realism. Shots fired, Matt. What? I mean, it's not complex to begin with. It is hold the right trigger to accelerate, hold the left trigger to brake. There's a bit of slipstreaming. There's pit stops, which you can mess up, as I did this race. And there is like an upgrade system, and there's like the career, you kind of build stuff and you get more cars and you unlock more series and you can hire drivers to do races for you that you don't want to do and stuff. I mean, you're not going to get you're not going to get infinite replayability out of it. Ever. Like, you're probably going to play through the campaign once. Then you might occasionally hop in and do a free, just a race that you set up yourself. But yeah, it's not. I mean, it is only 20 quid, which I guess nowadays is kind of just what you pay for like a semi-fleshed out game. But oh no, there's no ABCD rookie thing. No. They're working on the bombs. My best lap wasn't actually far off. But the fact that I had to take an extra pit stop was troubling. Yeah, but the NASCAR rescans will only be ovals, won't they? But Matt, they're not going to be. They're not going to be rescanning any of the road tracks. Welcome to career mode. Looks like you're ready to race. The season has just started. Each week brings new events to compete in. If you finish in the top 3 of the series, you'll earn the next series car as a gift. So be sure to check out free play to practice ahead of your races. If you earn enough money, you can finally upgrade this place. Let's race. Yeah, so we're in a... Can I... This is the garage at the moment. We're in a shed. We've got one car. It's a Fiat 500. We can buy more cars. We have no money though. There is a touring car. The Caterham is in here. Oh yeah, there's a Euro truck now. This is the Lotus. There is an old school Mercedes DTM car in this now. Yeah, the Formula 80s as well, which is another old F1 car. And I think there's an LMP2, I think, got added as well. I mean, the funny thing is that the Fiat 500 is actually bigger than the touring car. It's not far off the size of a Euro truck. Right. 3 laps of Tsukuba in a Fiat 500. On the highest difficulty. It is a lorry, Matt, yeah. Yeah, we will get to... Hopefully, we might get to lorry racing on this stream if I don't fuck around too much. We'll see how it goes. You also get the motivational intro music to every single race, which is nice. So you go through each week, there is a different race in each series that you've unlocked. And then that series continues for X amount of weeks on the campaign. We're going to have a look at the calendar after this race. But you're not always starting at the back. It's reverse grids for every single race. So if I finish last, like I did in the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge race, I should, I think, start first for the next race. There's a nice little slipstream effect. There are off tracks, so you'll see the little like flexible pylons. If you end up with kind of half your car inside the flexible pylons on the fucking hell, they're mental. On the inside of a corner, you get a slowdown, and you get like ghosted and slowed down. So that thing there, I'm just going past. Just slipstream up on this guy. Classic Tsukuba down the inside at the last corner exit. Overtake. Oh my god, they're getting forced wide by people sending it is painful. Making the Fiat 500 as wide as possible. Famously, not a very wide car, sadly. Surely use pedals. I'll be honest, I'm not sure it's got wheel and pedal integration. I could be wrong, but I'm not convinced it does, Andy. I will...
What just happened? Then you can't mount me, that's not okay. It ran out.
It ran out. Well, thank you very much, Belgian. Thanks for using your Prime, mate. I appreciate that. Welcome back. New wheelbase is next week at the moment. Is the best estimate I can give you. The local shipping company have been told it's coming to them. And it will then be delivered to me, obviously. But they've not received it yet. So... the new wheelbase will be next week, I believe. 12th and 7th. Not a great first week. So, end race week. Race week 1 ended. To increase your team level, you need XP. You earn XP by completing goals. Variety of goals you can complete. Let's browse through the tabs to see what goal we can achieve next. So there is like finishing in certain positions in different series. Lots of like driving related goals I've kind of already done. Equipping different visors. And stuff at the campus as well. Which it doesn't look like we have access to yet. But you can see this is the calendar. So you can see all the different series that you can take part in. Junior Formula Cup, Amazon Mission Pilot Challenge, and we get Porsche Cup at level 9, Porsche Cup Endurance. Well, there's a DTM Retro, I saw it then. Level 20 we get the DTM Retro, so... that'll be exciting. Just go to... I think... these all cost money, don't they? Yeah. There's kind of helmets based on people. Like Multi-2-1 is obviously the Red Bull reference. Different visors and stuff. There's all things that you unlock with money, but... you can change colours. Change our car number to 13, of course. Different stances for when you're on the podium. Or, there we go, different celebrations for being on the podium. And our record as well. Give it the iRacing livery. Anyway. Fiat 500, Stage 2, Tsukuba again. 3 laps. Truck racing is massively underrepresented, isn't it? Euro Truck Simulator will release a racing DLC. Can you imagine? From what I've seen of Euro Truck Simulator, online, that game is basically a racing sim. Oh, this is Tsukuba Reverse. That's fun. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Bit of a gaggle back there. Gore. Really using all the track. Please, sir. There is some nuance to the driving. Like, the grass is kind of... You know, you get on the grass, it goes slow, or... Airfield Catton. No. Sadly, there is not an open lobby system. Really annoyingly, it is still like a lobby code system. So you have to, you know someone who's playing the game, set up a lobby, give them the code, get in. Which is a real shame. Like, the lack of matchmaking or open lobby system is... You know, I know stuff costs money, and you can't just add features to a game for free, but that seems like such a miss on their part. Well, Rob, it wouldn't be iRacing Lite unless you did get smashed into constantly. That's what you're missing out on. Is that it's iRacing Lite, which means getting smashed into constantly. It's just hate the flossing. I'm not happy about him flossing. They could be Belgian. It just it requires people to own the game, doesn't it? That's the problem. Like, it requires people to own the game. Alright, well, we're not on that podium, so... Oh yeah, I mean, 20 quid, it's not the end of the world, is it? But... How much was that touring car? 3,125. Okay, so we need a little bit more money. How much is your first year's iRacing subscription nowadays? It's about 20 quid, isn't it? Right, 12 laps. Don't mess up the pit stop this time. The Fiat 500 is comically easy to drive because you basically don't have to come off the accelerator. The touring car does require some actual use of brakes / coming off accelerator. I can hear them behind me. Actually, we've got pretty decent breakaway between me and Leah Hastings. Make people on rookie license run this livery in actual iRacing. That would be fantastic. I'm 100% on board with that idea. I cannot put a finger on Leah. That is some real AI hacks, I've got to say. Just AI perfection driving. Whoops. Oh, it's $87 now, is it? I feel like that's gone up. That's gone up. For some reason I thought the first year was really cheap. The proper battling behind us. I'm not really sure how to fuel save, Andy. I'll be honest. I'm not quite sure. I will need tyres is the other problem. My tyres will be completely done by the end of the race. When you lift off, you really, like, slow down pretty quickly. So, fuel saving is punishing. Did it go up that much, though? I thought an iRacing subscription used to be well good. Oh, the deals through the local motorsport thing. Yeah, that's the... That's what you want to do. Okay, we're going to have to pit. I'm going to come in now. Tyres are at 42%. Oh, that's not me. Oh, no. It's gone horribly wrong, chat. Oh, no. No, it's... I've lost so many positions. I really thought that was my pit crew. Being bullied a little bit here. Oh, I got to slow down. The track limits penalty. Hey, iRacing might be $125 for a year now, but it's still cheaper than World of Warcraft. And that's all that matters. Surely that's a slowdown. As soon as it gets more expensive than World of Warcraft, then I might have to reconsider my what was streaming, but Belgian, I thought LMU didn't have a subscription-based model. I thought LMU was all included in your upfront purchase. Or is that not true? I know there's like additional extras you can buy and there's like DLC for it and stuff, but don't try and pit maneuver me, sir. Oh my god, this... To the last corner at Tsukuba. Just killed half the pit lane. Not bad. Thanks, iRacing Arcade. I was losing 0.6 of a second in best lap time. Is that the sub? So, is the race control sub the one that means you can actually practice for races instead of just signing up for them? 4th and 7th. That's an improvement on my 7th and 12th from last week. Where is the... Why have we not got the, like, overworld option yet? Right, we bought the touring car now, which means it's now mine. We're not on the rental thing anymore. Which means we earn more money. We've got Lime Hill Lime, Rock, and Knock Hill. Knock Hill's fun, I think. The soundtrack does slap. The soundtrack absolutely slaps Climb the Grid. Credit where credit is due. The soundtrack does go hard. Also, still unable to take Lime Rock turn 1 and 2. Even in this. Well, I think maybe Milk. It's like with Bahrain, like they've got Bahrain in this game. So the assumption is that Bahrain is going to be coming to iRacing. As is the Caterham. Like the Caterham is in the Caterham is confirmed to be in iRacing, isn't it? In a later update, I think. Or are people assuming that it's going to be coming to iRacing because it's in this? Oh. Make up positions and you just get forced wide into some horrible line by someone sat on your rear corner. God damn it, that started so well and then went so badly. Yeah, Cortese, this is an improvement over iRacing, definitely. If you're after a sim racing game, you should definitely be playing iRacing Arcade, not iRacing. 100%. Alright, not killing a touring car. I want to get to the point where I can race some of the new stuff. I want to race some trucks. Alright, 12 laps of Knock Hill. There will be pit stops again. Hopefully we can get a decent finish. I'm not actually finished on a podium yet. Oh, that's a slowdown. These curbs are massive around Knock Hill as well. They really throw you off. So I probably could go without pitting, couldn't I? If I can save some fuel. Oh, that's not going to help. Sit in the slipstream. We'll have to see if everyone else pits or not. Fuel saved around here last time, okay. It's fine, we can lose a position. Whew. Gee, we'll make a couple of overtakes while we're fuel saving. Okay, he's pitted. P1 has pitted. No one else has yet. You get this rubbered in line coming on as well, which is quite cool. Like the track is rubbering in as the race goes on. This is a game most people in PCC should be playing. Shots fired, Mark. If PCC drivers could read, they'd be really offended by that comment. Hold it. P1 pitted. I don't think anyone else is. Is that a donut media sticker on the back of that car? Kind of looks like one. Kind of looks like one. Okay, I don't need to be fuel saving anymore. So we're just full send. 3 point... Yeah, I've got 3 laps of fuel left. Oh, that was rude. What an overtake. 2 laps left. I've got 2.8 laps worth of fuel left. Yeah, we're good. Tyres are going to be toasted, but we weren't going to use them next race anyway, so. Is PCC just working class IMSA? PCC is Sunday League football to IMSA's Premier League. I don't know if you guys have ever been on the Sunday League Messi's Reddit subreddit, but that will give you some context as to the quality of Sunday League football in the UK. It is vicious. People genuinely get in fist fights. Also, I won that race, by the way. That sounds like a pretty good week to me, Milk. I wouldn't be complaining, mate. That sounds like a good week to me. PCC is Zorb football. Yeah, there you go. Belgium's right. The best weeks are the expensive ones. The best weeks are the expensive ones, for sure. Look at that win. You ever seen anything so glorious? If I think if I equip some stuff, we can start to level up. Oh. That is a classy man. Oh yeah. Give me that carbon helm. These do all look quite nice. I think the gold and blue looks the best though. What else can we? It's a shame I can't change the gloves. Oh, it can kind of change the gloves. Hang on. Oh, it'll go value. There we go. Now we're talking. I think it's a fun game, Climb the Grid. I think it's a fun game. Right, Fiat 500's not kill. I think at some point we should unlock the overworld editing of my race, my race team's campus, which is quite a fun addition. Like you say, Climber, like it's an easy entry point into racing games in general, isn't it? And then you can kind of, you can go from there. AI quickly discovering why most racetracks are never race backwards. The corners are not designed to be driven backwards. A lot of them. Generally making it quite difficult to make corners. Hey HBT. Oh, masses of overtakes. The AI can't do the first corner, it's perfect. Well, they can, they're just knocking each other out of it. Take the inside line. On everybody. Is Not Kill actually licensed to run both ways, is it, Rich? I did not know that. That really surprises me. Exactly, Milk. That is how arcade races work. Take the inside line, use your opponents as a brake, profit. Oh my god, they're all there. Oh, another win. Happy days, here we go. Now we're going to rake in the money. Oh yeah, exactly, Climb the Grid. Like, it does, I mean, as a arcade racer, this does offer a lot that other arcade racers don't. And pits is definitely part of it. Like, you can do massive endurance races. That is a good looking suit. Like, you can do big endurance races and stuff. And oh, that was it. So that was the end of the season. So we get a nice second placed fountain. And a touring car that we already bought. I think this is very broken because I reset campaign progress. Instead of just carrying on the campaign I already had. A nice Fiat 500 trophy. And we get the Caterham as well. And F4. So are they starting next week? No, they're not straight away. Got more Michelin Pilot Challenge races. So the endurance challenge has got 3 more races, which are the longer ones. I've got 2 different touring cars I can use. Oh, it's not my fault the garage is over capacity. Like, can I sell my touring car? No. I mean, I might paint this at some point. Probably the Audi-style livery, I think. You never liked the Caterham? Oh, don't say that, Milk. I'm quite excited about the Caterham Academy stuff. If you're ever looking for a... I mean, this is going to be a real niche... and a real niche FYI. But if you're in the UK and you've never done real-life motorsport before, and you're looking to get into it, you should check out the Caterham Academy series, where you basically build your own Caterham with the help of Caterham. Like, they teach you to race and they take mechanics for the year for you and stuff. Yeah, and you come out with your own Caterham and kind of all this track experience, and it's incredibly cheap. I think it's like £40,000. Oh my god. Everyone crashed, apart from P1. I think it's £40,000 for the year, and you get your Caterham from that as well. So you're paying £40,000 for a brand new Caterham, and then like 8 track days or something, which includes actual races and like mechanics to help you and stuff. Yeah, you know, if I ever had the money, to be completely clear, I'm absolutely nowhere near having that much disposable income. But if I did, and I wanted to do some more motorsports, 45 is it now, Rich? Yeah. Like, that's what I would be doing. And you get to build the Caterham yourself as well. With the help of, like, Caterham will help you build your own Caterham, which I think is fantastic. Oh, don't! For God's sake. No, my positions! This is as hard as it gets, Belgian. To be fair, P1 has got like a 10-second lead, so... I'm not sure it's too easy. Oh, everyone's pitting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 laps. How much fuel can I save? That's the question. I feel like I saved quite a lot of fuel that lap. Be a lot easier if I still had a slipstream. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm saving 0.1 laps worth of fuel every lap, which isn't going to be enough. Oh no, the pit stops have done me again. Surely there's people who still have to pit. Get slowed down, idiot. Surely there's people who still have to pit. Also, I don't think my tyres finished changing. I think I managed to pull out before my tyres finished changing. Yeah, so I think because I left the pit so quickly that they don't finish changing the tyres. So all I've actually done is put 2 laps too much fuel in. I only need to stay stationary for like half a lap of fuel and then go. So I think that's the trick, is that I don't need fuel, tyres. Like, don't go off the tyre animation. Just go off the fuel, like the fuel timer in the bottom left. So as soon as it says I've got enough fuel in the bottom left, then you go. Instead of waiting for the tyre animation to finish. Oh yeah, Rich. Yeah, the crashing of the Caterham that you've made and then having to buy new parts is definitely the moneymaker for them. And I'd imagine it makes a lot of money as well. Because let's be honest, you've bought your Caterham, you've paid for the racing. You're not then just going to give up on it, are you? Here we go. Welcome to the campus. After each race week, you'll be able to manage your campus by buying new buildings, each with unique perks. Let's start by upgrading your garage. Select your garage to view options, then press upgrade. So you have a whole campus. I think you can. Yeah, there we go. I can zoom out. There's stuff we can do. Buildings can be upgraded. You can also have multiple buildings of the same kind. So this upgrades my garage slots and enables equipping of up to 1 boost. And it kind of changes what it looks like. So I think it's quite cool. Plonk it down. Way to go. This place is already looking better. There are more buildings you can build. Check them out in the build menu. When you're ready to race again, press start race week. Let's have a look. So there's an engine shop where you can get like boosts, which change how your car drives and stuff. The chassis do the same. R&D. Decorations. Different stuff you can put. And trophies. So I can put my Fiat 500 trophy right by the entrance. So leave enough space for a car park at some point. Ooh. Looks quite nice. Little parking stop full of camper vans. Across the road. Some other stuff. It's a fun little addition. Okay. So we've got Michelin Pilot normal length races at Sugar Hill, and then the Endurance Series is at Jerez. This is just 5 laps. Oh, Sugar Hill Reverse as well. Okay. So I think this is the one track in the game that isn't a real track. I think this is just one they've made up themselves. And then all the other ones are official race tracks, if I remember correctly. Come on there, Uto. Get off the dirt, George. Gee, this track does suck in reverse. Speaking of tracks that work in reverse and don't work in reverse. Yeah, the update got me playing it again. I wanted to see how much it changed, Skojo. See if the multiplayer was like fleshed out in any way at all. And I figured I own it. I may as well give it a go. Sadly, the multiplayer still doesn't have an open lobby system. So finding races is impossible unless you know someone who owns the game who you can both start a lobby with, which is pretty annoying, to be honest. I need to stop clipping those curbs. It's unsettling the car and losing me time. Oh, it's based on Watkins Glen, is it? I would never have guessed that. I would never have guessed this is based on Watkins Glen, of all places. Come on, slipstream me down there. Oh dear. Too much curb. In Circuit Superstars, they wanted a Watkins Glen adjacent track, but had to modify it since they couldn't copy it. Oh, interesting. Oh, maybe, Rich. I hadn't really thought about it that way. Still, it's a shame, though, because, like, I was kind of hoping I could boot this up and just play people online. But I can't, basically. Which is disappointing. 2 seconds. Let's need to send a message. There we are. Alright, we get another endurance race at Jerez. I'm actually not a million miles off the top of the leaderboard here. 19 points off Jelena Jovanovic. So oh. We broke the game? Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, I feel like a game like this kind of lives or dies on... Like, if this had an open lobby multiplayer system, that would be fantastic. That'd be a great game to just hop into and do that, so... That might be tomorrow's plan, Matt. As you know, it probably won't be. The idea of doing... Oh, George. I think tomorrow will be more iRacing on a controller, but I'm not going to do it at... I'm not going to do Euro NASCAR at Nords on a controller. Because it's just going to be hellishly bad. Traxel, who's the game for? I mean... So I have... I have a Nintendo Switch, for which I tend to buy, like, in our living room, attached to our TV, which I tend to buy, like, casual kind of games I can pick up for somewhere between half an hour and an hour, and just, like, play sat on the sofa. And that's kind of what I imagine this being, especially now it's out on console. Like, on a console... You kind of boot this up for a little bit. You want to just chill in the evening for half an hour or something. And you want like a racing game to play that's super casual, but I do kind of know what you mean. Yeah, the fact that split screen co-op changes it. The addition of split-screen co-op definitely changes it. Oh. I just got tapped. Just on entry there. But it is like... In terms of a PC game, you know, it's not the kind of thing that you're sitting down at your PC for hours on end to play. I don't think. I'm not convinced I could finish a lap around Nords in the Euro NASCAR on a controller. It wouldn't be quite so bad with pedals. Like, if I did it using the pedals, I think it'd be okay. But I don't think I could do it. I couldn't do it just on controller. I'd have to use the pedals. That guy pitted. Whoever pitted, by the way, pitted super early. There's no way that was the correct time to pit. End of lap 6. Literally halfway through the race is going to be the time to pit. Oh no. God damn it. In trying to force him into taking a slowdown penalty, I forced myself into taking the slowdown penalty as well. Oh, please, sir. No, no. No, the actual Euro NASCAR series isn't dead, Matt, but you just... It's not busy, and you need to race it. You need to be racing, like, looking at the Series Insights tab and picking whatever time slot most people are on to race it. I think the problem is it suffered from the problem that happens so often with iRacing's new series. I need to go one more lap. We might have to fuel save, but I've got to go one more lap. Where they release a new series, and it's on loads of paid tracks. Like, if they're going to release a new car, put it on free tracks for its first season. If it's going to be like a brand new series, if it's a new GT3 or GTP, I couldn't care less. But if you're going to release a brand new car with its own series, put it on free tracks so people don't have to buy tracks as well. I think it's only on like 3 free tracks or something. Every other track is paid for. And it just puts people off a little bit, I think. Especially if you think of it as like, it's aimed at getting oval racers. It's aimed at getting oval racers into sports car racing, which is where it should have been marketed. Like, those people aren't going to own, you know, UK touring car tracks. I think it was on Brands Hatch or something, and another UK touring car track in its first 2 weeks. I can't remember which one, but it was on 2 basically like classic UK touring car tracks that aren't really used in anything else. People who are racing ovals the majority of the time are not going to own those tracks, and they're not going to want to spend like $15 on a new car and then have to pay like $90 for new tracks. Like, you're paying like $100 to then race that car for a whole season. I've ended up last after pit stops again, by the way. Oh, I think a lot of people need to pit again. I think a large amount of the grid need to pit again. Which would be good. Oh, Donington, that's what it was, wasn't it? Brands Hatch and Donington. Yeah. So I think 2 of its first 3 weeks were Brands Hatch and Donington, which attracts not many people own anyway. Sir, please. That is unacceptable, Abdul. Yeah, that's the other problem, Matt. It's like, how much spare time have you got? Like, do you have time to learn what is a very difficult car to then... I think a lot of people look at it and they're like, I don't want to sign up to a race with no other people in it. Like, when I could sign up to Porsche Cup and know that I'm going to end up in a competitive split, rather than end up in a race with 10 people where 2 of them are like 8k iRacing and I'm never going to have a chance to win. And I don't think there's really a way that iRacing solve that. Like, it's not... Without kind of massively limiting the number of series there are on the service, there's not really a way to solve that problem. This is a long-ass race, man. Holy moly. Am I good on fuel? I'm not actually good on fuel. Just do a little bit of Lyco. Yeah. Oh, did you actually buy Laguna Seca, did you? I've not driven the updated Laguna Seca. Is it any good? Is it like a really nice reskin, or is it kind of unnoticeable from the previous version? This is going to be so close on fuel, by the way. I'm going to run out of fuel. I'm going to run out of fuel. Push me. No, don't slow me down. No! 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 Oh no, it's going so well. Oh dear. That was really unfortunate. I should have stayed in the pits for that split second longer to get the rest of the fuel in. God's sake. I still moved up positions in the overall standings though. Helena Jovanovic is apparently a monster. Just obliterating everyone else. Right, can I build anything? How much does an engine shop cost? 2,005. Presumably these are all 2,500. Yeah. So we need to win some races, chat. Oh, we've got IMSA Endurance at Bahrain. This should be good. 12 laps of IMSA Endurance. Get your finger out and start winning. Thanks, Belgian. Short track, okay. This is a fun Bahrain layout. Oh, get wrecked by the slowdown. So this is why everyone thinks Bahrain is coming to iRacing. Oh my. He went flying. Or she did, Leah did. Like, if they've got it in iRacing Arcade, they must have the license to it. Oh dear. Oh, I get a second track limits penalty for hitting the second one. That is painful. I assumed I was invulnerable from track limit penalties because I'd got one already. Apparently not. Online leaderboards. No, the online is... Despite the promises of multiplayer and stuff, Robert, there's nothing like that. Nothing like that has been added. Multiplayer is just a closed lobby system. You can't even join like open lobbies. You have to create a lobby, give out a code, people then can come race. Oh. Dear, that was very deep. That first chicane is brutal, by the way. So knocking people into slowdowns is by far the best way to take positions. Hey, Julius. Whoops. Yeah, I think they promised a lot more. Oh, give me strength. I think they promised a lot more than they've actually delivered. And you know, this was the update. This was the update that everyone was kind of waiting for to add multiplayer racing and stuff to the game. And they've just not, basically, which is pretty disappointing. It'd probably be a better console game. I mean, it was never meant to be iRacing on a console, was it? It was always... like, this was always what it was going to be. And Circuit Superstars, which is, you know, the game it's building upon, is a cult classic. Oh, please, no! But this, the lack of multiplayer is such a problem for me, personally. Yeah, I don't know how expensive it would be to host servers for this, but even something like the Wreckfest system would have done. I mean, yeah, it does only cost. Like, the Wreckfest 2 system would have been perfect, where you can just join, there's like an open lobby browser, oh, bollocks, which you can join. And then there's just a load of different, like, lobbies that you can click to join, but they are hosted by people, so... This race really went downhill, by the way. Yeah, Matt, I agree with you. I'm very glad I didn't get on board with AC Evo to begin with, because that has been absolutely gutted from what they were going to do. Next week, Julius. It's looking like next week. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, anyway. Yes. For finishing 6th in the series, we get some crocklet milk, which is perfect. No, it's going to be... I've got a brand new Simagic... the green flag... Simagic's green flag bundle is what I'm going to have. But yes... Next week it should be. which I'm very excited for. It's going to be good fun. We'll do a big unboxing stream. I'll get it all set up on stream and stuff. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm just going to go get something to drink, chat. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. No, LMU didn't kill Evo. Evo killed Evo. As soon as they decided to get rid of the open world, they killed the game. LMU's not to blame for them gutting features that people wanted. Hiya, Dead Cat. Good morning. As soon as Evo said we're getting rid of the open world, which was like the entire draw of the game, that killed it. Right, not kill reverse, 5 laps. Michelin Pilot touring cars. I do enjoy how these handle compared to the Fiat 500, by the way. Like the cars do all have unique handling. I think it's quite impressive. Elbows out. Hold it. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Oh no. I just landed on that curving with the slowdown. It stopped me dead. Haven't people been up in arms about the most recent Evo update as well? Did I see people shouting about the most recent Evo update and how it's rubbish and they're all annoyed that they're not actually making progress with the game, they're just adding like variants of the same cars. I thought the open world was dead. Rally. I thought they had killed the open world. I really thought I'd get a position there at that last corner. It's a shame. Jurgle. Yeah, definitely cheating. Definitely cheating. I know, coming back to iRacing is going to be really hard with an actual wheel when I get set up again. Like, I think people were going mental about Evo's most recent update. I'm sure I saw it on the Sim Racing subreddit. People were fuming. Oh, we've got some dollar now. Okay, right, I can finally... next week, Dead Cat should be with me. I'm just basically waiting for it to be shipped. I've been told I've got like a notification from the local shipping company. You've unlocked boosts. With a boost building in place, each new race week gives you a random draw of boosts from what your buildings generate. You can equip boosts when entering a race. Each boost can only be used once per week, so choose wisely. Cool. My local shipping company have got a notification from Simagic that it is being shipped, but they've not released it yet, so I don't think it's made it to the UK yet. Is probably what I'm waiting for. Nice little chassis shop and engine shop. So these produce boosts that we can equip before races to basically make cars better, like change how they handle and stuff. So this is the upgrade system. Nice bit of tilt shifting on the camera. They've gifted it to me, Matt. So they're not paying me anything. They're just sending me their green flag bundle. So yeah, not a sponsorship per se. So here we go. These are the two boosts I got. I got a plus 50 slipstream, which means the slipstream works better, and bonus engine power as well. Let's have a look. We're almost to the Formula races. I want the Caterham Academy series to start. It must be later in the... But we've got 2 more on the Michelin Pilot Challenge. Then we've got some Formula racing going on. Oh yeah, I will be Dead Cat. As we get some more money, once I start winning some races. Should be easier. Now, once you unlock the boosts, it does get easier having those advantages. Because in theory, my car is just now quicker. Oh yeah, that slipstream makes a big difference, my god. Absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. What, they posted about the open world, did they, Rally? Can you send that in Discord, mate, so I can pull it up on stream and have a look at it? I thought they'd killed it off. And that's why people had got so angry about it. Because they said there was going to be this open world system, and then they kind of sold early access based on it, and then pulled the open world on Instagram. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't have Instagram, but you can post an Instagram link. Oh, that's a horrible line. I really V'd out that hairpin. God, it's just... Sarah behind me is the only competition, but she is sticking to me. I kind of feel like I'm getting FPS drops. Maybe it's just my eyes. It's my eyes getting old. Can no longer cope with 120 FPS. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. AC Evo. Yeah, this is... Hang on. Yeah, what did... They axed something. Something got axed. AC Evo set off being this free roam RPG fantasy world appeared to multiplayer race with daily rotations. Yeah. Something got... Open world cancelled. Oh, they axed career mode, did you? The economy-based career mode. Right. Okay. Right. Got it. But the game is also delayed in some way. so the game is heavily delayed, and they potentially overpromised as well. I mean, it does seem like LMU has been getting more and more popular, hasn't it? It is the only... LMU seems to be the only thing that I see on Sim Racing Stewards nowadays, is people posting LMU clips and stuff. Yeah, 20 engine power for 3 seconds when overtaken, and 80 plus 80 grip on the first lap. Alright. Touring cars that not kill. 5 laps. Whack those boosts on. Is Road Atlanta coming with the... Why does it keep crashing when I'm loading up races? Is the LMU America update? I'm going to restart this quickly, chat, because it is crashing. Because they've got an American DLC coming, haven't they? It's out already, is it? Okay. I should not have restarted career progress, by the way. This is taking far longer to get through than I thought it would. Yeah, well, of course Daytona is very popular because people love Daytona. What is breaking this? Hello? Let's just try capping at 60 FPS instead. I don't know if it's FPS killing itself. There's only 2 American tracks at the moment. Do I need to finally try LMU? Is that what we're saying? There we go. I think they might have been FPS crashing itself or something. Trying to run menus at 1000 FPS or something. I do hear there's GTEs in LMU. I do hear there's GTEs in LMU. Oh my god, the extra handling lap 1 is... It's a lot of extra handling lap 1. It's almost problematic, the improved handling lap 1 / power lap 1, or... Oh my... I didn't even know that was possible. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know it was possible to roll a car in this. I genuinely didn't know. I've never seen that before. Well, this race we're going to finish last in this race then. That is the LMU problem, isn't it? Is that there's no variation. Like you're just driving the like 6 different car categories that they have at the same tracks in the same races. You do get a lot more variation with iRacing. Oh yeah, Steam Deck. This is perfect for Steam Deck, Colt. We're talking about what it's like, what it's actually made for, who this game is made for. Playing it on a Steam Deck on your sofa, when you just want like a casual racing game to kind of pick up, or that you want to do split screen co-op on or something. Not co-op, just split screen racing. Like that's who this is made for. The double kickflip really ruined it. That's so annoying. God's sake. I also don't think LMU looks very good. Like, is that just a me thing? Or do other people think LMU doesn't actually look very good as a game? Every time I see footage of it, I think it looks like really chunky and pixelated. 7th overall. Yeah, it looks much older than it should be. Can I see how many this produces? Is it maybe it's the styling I don't like then? Let's build one of these. R&D. Oh, there's one per building as a dead cat, thank you. It's hardware dependent, so most people play on lower graphics settings. Maybe that's what it is then, Ryron. But I mean, everything is hardware dependent, obviously. Some people like the cucumber better pickled. That's very wise, Colt. That is very wise. Plus 5 health. What a waste. Not doing 80 grip on the first. We'll have engine power on the last lap. That sounds good. Oh. Junior Formula. Here we go. This is what we want. Well, you can, Cole. I mean, people can, but I think what Ryan is saying is that it's people who don't have better hardware, who don't have kind of top of the line hardware, having to run it at much lower settings and stuff. This is a Formula Ford, by the way, for anyone who's hadn't been able to work out. Oh. Handles completely differently to everything I've driven so far. It's so bad on the brakes compared to like the touring car and the Fiat 500. Not that you use the brakes in the Fiat 500, but I need to buy the car so I can actually use boosts and have a chance of competing. Oh dear. Need to carry more speed. No, Joe. Multiplayer did not come out. It's exactly the same as it was before. It has now had the full release, which was expected to come with proper multiplayer, but it has not come with proper multiplayer. It has a lobby system. Oh my god, it's got a closed lobby system. So you basically give your mates a code and you can join the same lobby. But there is no, there's no lobby browser, there's no open lobbies, there's no matchmaking of any sort. There's no, leaderboards for track times or anything like that. It's kind of disappointingly bare bones. Yeah, Dead Cat. Well, they did release a load of new... I think there were new tracks that came out with the update. Nothing's faster than a rental car. Yeah, you can still do community events. Yeah, if you had enough people who owned it, you can still do community races. But that is it. That's what you're limited to, is the community races. Right, I need to buy this junior formula. Like, it's so expensive. God's sake. Okay. Well, I don't even know if this has made them that much money, to be honest. Alright. Jerez in our rental car. I mean, how many people own it? It got its full release, and I think on Steam DB it capped out like 120 people playing or something like that. It is not got the popularity they wanted, I don't think. Well, obviously it's not. I don't think... Yeah. It did. It was the console and it was the console release over the weekend. So there might be more people on console, but the fact that you've not seen a single, like, you know, when they did the early access release and the likes of like every kind of iRacing streamer was playing it in some way. Like they're all doing like, I got early access to iRacing Arcade videos and stuff, and there's not been any of that with the full release. So iRacing, whereas before they obviously, you know, I think they paid the likes of Basic Ollie, Matt Malone, Jaxa did one as well. They kind of got all those people to do videos on it, and they've not done that for this big console release. And I think it's because they know it's not the game they wanted to release. There's... Please, my car. People. Just uncalled for. Yeah, it's not. Whoops. Oh yeah, I know what they did, Dead Cat. It's just a shame it's not the game that I think they were trying. Like, I think the vision was there. The vision was there for what they wanted to do, and I just think it didn't make sense, cost-wise, for them to put out the game they wanted to. Please, do not punt me through the chicane again. Oh my god. Try and hold position. It's just absolutely battered by everybody. Oh no, that's all right, Dead Cat. Yeah, it's hard to keep keep track of everything that's happening in chat. Oh god, English. It is my first language, I promise. It's hard to keep track of everything happening in chat sometimes. That was so stupid. I ended up so far offline, and I just didn't think I could save it. Thought I'd see if it was savable by cutting the corner. but the time penalties are adaptive, and it took into account the fact that I cut a corner rather than just went off track a little bit. Christie is an absolute menace. You're right. Please stop it. Oh my god. That's got to be illegal levels of squeezing. That's just completely unacceptable driving from Christie. Oh, that's such a bad line. Oh, that was a terrible race. The chicane cut really ruined me. Yeah, it's just... Is the game worth it? I know, if you spend a lot of time... If you spend a lot of time sat on the sofa, like... chilling out, and you want something you play on your Steam Deck or on your Xbox or something that's just easy to pick up and put down, you know, I think it's great, but there's not much more to it than that. Can I afford this junior Formula car yet? I actually can't. Yeah, so you can pick it up for a £5 in a sale or something, then fantastic, but when are we... I want my big rig racing. Community leaks. Look, I will put the message out on Discord. I will put the message out on Discord, and if people want to do some community races, we can do some community races one day. Oh my... I just don't think that many... I don't think that many people own it. Or would be willing, or would want to buy it either. Oh my... It'd be interesting to see how it is racing real people rather than the AI, for sure. This is an absolute clusterfuck. Oh my god, please. Just 1v1s. Please, learn to drive. Honestly. I think you probably get a better race playing with actual people who are just trying to troll you rather than the AI. Hey, Ian. If there's enough people that are interested, I will put up a multiplayer lobby now, and we can do some multiplayer races. So, type in chat if you are. If you're free now, you own the game, and you want to do some multiplayer races, then let me know, and I will, if there's enough people, we'll set up some multiplayer races. Oh dear, that was bad. Oh my god, the battle at the back of the pack is just always disgusting. Oh yeah, you fill out the grid with AI. BRB getting wallet. Yeah, yeah, I'd say it's probably not worth a wallet dive, I don't think, Paro. Oh, my line through that corner is so terrible. Come on, Kanu, come here. These tyres are really, really trying to die on me. They're getting some abuse. So getting rear-ended by the AI is very off-putting. Defend the inside. No, how has he done that? He's got a helmet. I think, Rich. He's got a helmet. Yes, he is an actual in-game character as well. Yeah, he is. There you go. That went horribly, by the way. That whole season of Euro Junior Formula has been horrible. Oh, one more race, yeah, as well. God. Magni Cores. How far off the bottom am I? I'm 5 points. If I can beat Kenny by 6 points or more, I won't finish last. Yeah, if there were more than just me and you, Joe, we could do it. I want to try and get to the truck racing as quick as possible. Or at least one of the new cars. I'd be happy with the Caterham. Magni Cores is a great track, by the way. When it comes up on iRacing, it's a bit sad. It doesn't really get the turnout it deserves on iRacing. But it is a fantastic track to race on, whenever it's in any series, I think. I know. I'm Ian. I constantly think like I should have just got the wheelbase repaired, so I could have been back up and running at the moment. Like I could have had it repaired by now, but I kind of committed to the committed to getting a replacement path, and now by the time I manage to get it repaired, like the new one's going to be. Is going to be here. Yeah, I think Magna Cores is new to arcade. There were quite a few new tracks that came out with the 2.0 update, which came out at the weekend. Don't. Oh, George. Arca's at Dirk track. Oh. That sounds... bollocks. Oh, come on. Please slow down. Arca was so bad on the controller. Otherwise, I would definitely be doing Arca on dirt. That sounds like a lot of fun. But it was horrific doing it with a controller at the end of last stream. It was so horrible to drive. Compared to like the BMW, for example. Which was actually a lot of fun. No. Ah, clipping that gravel trap killed all my speed. I think the plan for tomorrow's stream potentially is going to be Production Car Challenge on a controller. Because I felt the BMW was so easy to drive on the controller. The BMW M2. I mean, let's be honest here. I can't be worse than the majority of Production Car Challenge drivers, can I? So, even on a controller. 5th place is not bad for that race. That was an absolute mess. It was not bad, you're right. Yeah, it does, but I still think it'll be fine, Rich. I still finished dead last, for God's sake. Yeah, Joe. It was a console release, so it was. I think this is basically the end of content. Like, this is going to be all the content they give it now. I got no money for finishing last in that series, by the way. Just no money whatsoever. But unfortunately, this week we are Fiat 500 Endurance special event. "15 laps of Tsukuba in a Fiat 500. So, engine power during last lap doesn't matter. Slipstream will definitely take. Get 5% of fuel back in the last lap. So I basically get a lap extra fuel. I think we'll just take engine power. Engine power on the last lap and a bit of slipstream. Yeah, remember to wait for enough fuel, yeah. Yeah, that is true, Rich. I hadn't really thought about that, but there's not been anything about what's coming next season. I wonder if they're trying to get, like, a big announcement together or something to release something big. Do we know if the graphics update is on its way at all? I can't remember what they said in the last one, if that was kind of soon TM or if it was planned for this year or something. This improved slipstream, by the way, is an absolute joke. How much quicker I am with this slipstream than everyone else. Was it a next year thing, was it? Yeah, I can't really remember if there was... If they're planning anything big from the last ones or not. No, I don't think they specifically said anything either. I mean, there's the multiple pace cars, yeah. For multi-class. God, getting stuck on the outside sucks so much. Holy moly. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, I don't know if there's been if there's anything. Caterham, maybe they might release the Caterham. Yeah, if they can't release the new graphics update and it be horribly optimized. Like, people are... I think you are going to have to lower settings. That is a given. But if it runs horribly, then they're going to have a problem. More electric cars. People don't want to drive electric cars, Jennings. Come on. People already don't watch electric car series. They're not going to want to then go and drive electric cars as well. God. Just everyone is piling in. Can we ban Jennings? Oh, what, you think they're not releasing much new content because they've done the price increase? Right, I'm going to go one more lap, I think. And then pit. So we'll have lap 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, 9 and 10 is 2, plus the 5, 7 laps. I need 7 laps of fuel when I come out. There you go. There's already an electric Porsche that no one uses. Perfect. I think I actually got a good pit stop. I got an okay pit stop. We've got a lap too much fuel. But I kind of had to wait for the fresh tyres. I've not come out of the pits last for once, which is nice. Yeah, that's true, Matt. Maybe there's the career mode is. Do we know if career mode is very far away? That's the other thing they've said a few times, like this, fleshing out the single player with more, like the AI to race more stuff, because of the dirt. They added dirt for single player in kind of preparation for the single player career mode as well. Oh my. Sir. The driving standards in this series are absolutely shocking. If I can get anywhere near the guy ahead, I've got the engine boost on the last lap and we get a slipstream boost. So if I can just get within range of him. The problem is when you're fighting everyone, like, I'm losing 2.5 seconds a lap compared to my fastest lap. Because you just get smashed by people constantly. No, please! Push bike series. Push bike series would be fantastic. I'm on board for push bike series. I got nothing against the idea of adding an electric car series. I just don't think anyone would drive it. That's the only problem. You know, if you add like Formula E, I just don't think anyone's going to drive it. Or what was the cancelled series that Nico Rosberg had a team in? That was quite exciting. That was like Extreme E or something like that, it was called. That might, as a dirt series. That might get a little bit of take-up, but I think they've cancelled that series now, so... Yeah, Joe, I think that one's going to get fixed in a few years' time, mate. You just keep crashing, and eventually they'll get that one fixed. Even with my engine power boost, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch this guy. He was absolutely rapid, Yarrow. He must have had a fantastic pit stop. Second place isn't bad. Matt, what's the point in having an electric car series if it's not got like battery boost and stuff like that? My best lap was stupidly quick. I must have had loads of slipstream or something. Like, if you're going to put an electric car series in, you may as well make it exciting, because otherwise it's just a really quiet car series and isn't exciting. Okay, we got some money now. We've actually got some money. What's on the calendar? Nothing? Oh, because I've not got to next week yet. Okay, well let's... Oh, I'm not going to buy anything. We're just going to start the next race week. Oh, I finished the season. Okay. We unlocked the Team HQ. Congrats, you finished your first season. We did okay. Apparently the Fiat 500 is the only car I can drive, but... Oh, now we've got the Caterham. Okay, hang on, let's... garage, buy cars, buy the Caterham. A AAA battery car series. We get the F4 as well, which I think is a better series to drive. Right, Caterhams at Magny-Cours. I've not driven the Caterham yet, so this is exciting. They don't race with a cage. I guess they don't roll that much. Sure, let's equip one boost for this. We'll have a superstar difficulty. Yeah, because I guess electric cars don't roll that much because all the weight's at the bottom. Java. Okay, let me have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, Jevra. It's all... it's all... Are these racing? Oh, this is qualifying. Okay, where's the actual race? I mean, the Hyundai ends look good. This does not look very popular. There's no one here. Who's this guy in this little Nissan at the back? This is... Do they... What do they do with the engines? Do they hack the engines in some ways to be able to do what they want? These aren't... They're literally just driving it. I mean, this is like... It looks like it's just come off the shelf. But the stuff on his screen on the left-hand side, it looks like there's some kind of like custom racing stuff spit out on that screen. The stock. Oh, they have a track mode, do they? Oh, that's what it is then. Right. Look at that thing. Can we appreciate for a second? Can we appreciate for the second? Right, that Hyundai has Shell branding stickers on it, and it is an EV. Why on earth are there Shell stickers, which is a massive oil company, on the side of his EV? It's just no sound. There's just no sound. The Hyundais are a factory team as well. Well, I'll be damned. I can imagine it's pretty boring to listen to, yeah. Oh, these are... These have some handling. Oh, apparently I got overtaken by someone there and then got my engine boost. Oh, they're quite quick actually, these Caterhams. They're quicker than I was expecting them to be. Hold it. Too much curb. Six laps. I don't know how I'm going to catch up to this pack ahead. You really do make one mistake and just get dropped out of everything. Like hooking that curb and having that little slide. It's completely dropped me out of the race. I guess it's actually pretty accurate to real life racing, to be fair, so. Do another kickflip. I'm not sure I can. Not without the first lap handling boost that let me just drive like an absolute nut job. Aww. That counts as me being overtaken. Give me the engine boost. Please. Yeah, I agree, Dead Cat. I agree. Sometimes it just feels utterly impossible to lay a finger on the AI. Making a bit of a mess of whatever corner that is. Oh, don't be like that. When I get that power boost when I'm overtaken, if I'm on the throttle and turning at that point, I just get wheel spin. There, like it's just wheel spinning. The Caterham has more wheel spin than anything else I've driven in this game so far. It's just... I just feel like the back end has no control. It's just doing whatever it wants to do. Oh, the tyres are absolutely destroyed, yeah. That's definitely not helping. Oh, you finished Need for Speed Heat, did you, Dead Cat? Oh, for God's sake. Finally getting good at iRacing on a controller. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. There is going to be more iRacing on a controller tomorrow, though. I am going to be giving it another go, Bocky. Yeah, it's Magnicores. We're at Magnicores. Maybe the increase in tyre spinning is because I just obliterated the tyres. Catering be much improved by the removal of the engine. was kind of enjoying it, Dead Cat, but I think it's But I think I've just never been that much into those style of games. I think I loved them when I was younger, but iRacing itself has really really ruined them. I need to get rid of one of these touring cars. Oh, I can sell it. Oh my god, I can sell the car. Okay, now we've got the F4. At Misano. 6 laps. Let's go for slipstream boost, why not? Literally, Jennings, where is my TC? I need traction control, please. I don't know. I don't think I know Misano well enough to kind of... Oh, that's slipstream. That was wheel-to-wheel, by the way. That's legal in Formula 1, that overtake. Before anyone complains. Do I know Misano? I kind of... maybe I do know Misano well enough. Oh, yeah, and then we have the tight right-hander. Boxy left. Onto the straight. Yes, I do know this. Oh no, the second slowdown. The first ever GT3 video that I released on the YouTube channel of me... bollocks. Racing GT3s and iRacing was at Misano. It was in the Lamborghini, it was dusk. I drove horribly. Hey, a waffle cone. That's legal in F1. Just like real F4. No, there's too many cars left in the race for this to be real F4. Did you see the F3 practice they did at the Mad Ring? Did you guys read about the F3 practice they did at the Mad Ring? Where I think they had 19 red flags in 6 hours or something like that. "19 red flags." Actually, it might not have been that many, but it was a lot of red flags in the time they were there. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, that's a really bad mistake. 9 seconds of slowdowns. No! No, come on! Oh, no. Oh, I didn't have an option. I got catapulted. There was nothing I could do. It just catapulted me into the other sand trap. Oh my god. I got to slow down a quarter of a lap worth of slowdown. Now, after this race finishes, I'll look it up. It might not have been 19 red flags in 6 hours. But it was something stupid like that. It was a ridiculous penalty, Joe. Yeah, actual iRacing doesn't care if you cut corners. Actual iRacing literally couldn't care less if you cut a corner. Like, have you ever got a slowdown on a wet track in iRacing? It's actually comical how little effect it has on your lap time. 19 red flags over 2 days, yeah. Now, I know it's a new track, yeah. I know it's a new track. And a lot of F3 drivers are like 12 years old. But I think we can all agree that 19 red flags in 6 hours worth of driving is bad going, even for 12-year-olds. Alright, here we go. Yeah, 6 hours of F3, yeah, Kim Illman said in 6 hours of F3 testing there were 19 red flags. I kind of want to see, is there any video footage? Are we just gonna... Where's the banked corner? La Monumental, there we go, turn 12. This doesn't look as banked as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to... In my head, 24 degrees was a much higher gradient. F3 cars are comically slow as well, by the way. Holy moly. They just look mentally slow. I mean, it's going to look like every single other oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to look exactly the same as every single other street circuit. Ever. Sugar Hill Reverse. That's what we did last time. Hey, Zyber. Do we need one, Matt? No. Are we getting one anyway? Yes. Hold it. You have to remember, Formula 1 is no longer about which circuit's going to provide the best racing for the series. It's about which circuit is willing to pay them the most money to have people race there. That's the selection process for Formula 1 circuits nowadays. It doesn't matter how good the racing is. The only thing that matters is how much money they're willing to pay Formula 1s. How many street circuits? I have no idea off the top of my head. I have to look it up. Need to sacrifice entry more. Carrying momentum in the Fiat 500 is so important. That's the other thing. I mean, it's not just, to be fair, it's not just about how much money people are willing to pay Formula 1. It's also about selling fancy tickets for hospitality and stuff so sponsors can take people. Because, like, as good as, like, the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit is, for example, it's not really very conveniently placed for people to fly in and have a luxurious weekend. Whereas Madrid city centre, for example, kind of is. Oh, what a move. Push him on the grass, slow him down. Oh yeah, Rich. I mean, that could entirely be part of it as well. That could entirely be part of it as well. I completely agree with you. I feel like I'm not right. Only 70. Okay, this is going to be the last race. I've just realised what time it is. This is going to be the last race. We get 5% extra fuel on the last lap. So there might be some fuel saving going on here. I mean, this is endurance. This might be... I didn't say how many laps this is. 12 laps of Tsukuba in reverse. Probably on one fuel tank, I think. It's because of the speed, Jennings. That's the fascination with it. And the historical kind of popularity as well. Oh, that man just stopped dead. And kind of where it is technology-wise compared to its competitors, like the money spent. Again, you know, the racing is not always the most exciting in Formula 1. For sure. But I don't think it's surprising that it's the most popular motorsport in the world. Oh dear, that's a really bad corner. Because it's got that historical kind of pull as a series. Yeah, modern F1, yeah. I mean, you know, the racing does tend to be pretty dry. Endurance is always a one-stop. That's what you think, Joe. We are not stopping here, sir. No. I thought you were going to say the esports F1. F1 esports absolutely fucking sucks. I don't know if you guys have watched much F1 esports, but it's just so ridiculous. And the driving is not good either. Like, the quality of racing in F1 esports is terrible. Like, I know the people racing are obviously incredibly talented sim racers. But a lot of it is just people running into each other a lot of the time. IMSA's great to watch. Yeah, IMSA is great to watch. the IMSA MX-5 Cup is fantastic. British touring cars, really good to watch. But yeah, I sat down for the first time in a while. I had time to sit down and watch an entire F1 race at the weekend. I watched the Dutch Grand Prix. And I halfway through, I think I just completely lost interest. Because just nothing happens in the racing. And I think I followed F1 so closely for so long. It was just quite nice, like not feeling like I had to sit down and watch an entire F1 race. Support your local racetrack, exactly. Hey, Benny. Yeah, there is a lot of really good racing out there that's really worth a watch. Oh my god, please. Come on, let me just win the last race of the stream, for crying out loud. Yeah, we're fine. Fuel's refilling on the last lap. Should be fine. I think I'm still having to lift and coast quite a bit though, I think. Yeah, 5% of my fuel back. Should be about half a lap. Yeah, we're good. Oh wait, that's way more than 5% of my fuel. That refilled me so much fuel. Oh yeah, Benny, we've got all the strats. All the strats, mate. Midsummer Mania at Castle Coon. What is Midsummer Mania? Not bad, no penalties. Thanks iRacing Arcade. Oh, our fourth isn't bad. People finished a lap down, for Christ's sake. Oh, we did better than that. Not even on the podium. Shockingly disappointing. Yes, I've got cheats enabled, exactly. Joe. That's exactly how you do it. Oh, dear. iRacing Arcade 2.0. I just wish the multiplayer was there, man. I just wish the multiplayer was an actual thing instead of having to have lobby codes. If it was just an open lobby system, this would be so good. That's all it needed, was an open lobby system. Didn't even need matchmaking, just open lobbies. But they're all being closed lobbies that require a code. Is a nightmare. You can invite people, but what I might do is a community stream one day, Joe, maybe. Yeah, that could be a good idea. Yeah. Disappointed. I was really excited, actually. I really thought this was going to have more stuff in the full release, but there we go. The career mode's kind of fun. The racing is alright. I wouldn't sit down and play it for 3 hours like I have done on this stream. But if I had it on a Steam Deck or on an Xbox or a PlayStation or something, and I was sat at home in the evening and I was like, oh, I've got half an hour or something, I'd hop on and do a race. Oh, we can. I didn't realise I could free play. I wish I had time now. Next week, Benny. Next week. I'm waiting for the local courier service to receive it, basically. I don't think they'll add anything else, Antoine. They won't add anything else now. This is the full game. There's nothing else coming to this now. There's no reason for them to release anything else. But yeah, the wheelbase, Benny, will be next week. So. But I will be... Yeah, but I just don't think they're going to do anything with it. Like, it's... If you go on Steam DB right now... Right, if I go on... So this is... This is everyone playing this at the moment on Steam. So it's got 66 players right now. When they did the full release at the weekend, it had 184 players. Like, it's just... It's just... There's just not enough interest, I don't think. There you go, like... Art of Rally's fantastic. Art of Rally is really, really good. Actually, there is the new... Hang on. Let me shut up iRacing Arcade. What is the... Alright, Art of Rally. Which I actually own, by the way. This is actually a great game. If you want a great controller-based racing game, maybe I'll do some Art of Rally at the next stream. No idea, Ian. Yeah, the NASCAR game will have more players. Over the Hill. They've got a new game coming from the Art of Rally people on October 14th, which is a like off-road, kind of cozy off-road game, which will be fantastic. I'm going to do some Beam MG when I've got the wheel, Jennings. I think. But this looks really good. This looks absolutely fan. I'm really excited for this to come out. Yeah. So this is... I don't. You guys might not have seen this before. So Art of Rally. This is an absolutely fantastic game. If you want something to play on controller, that you've got... Ian, if you've got money left over from a Steam gift card and you want something to spend money on to play on Steam Deck, buy this. I'll play this tomorrow. I'll play some Art Rally on stream tomorrow. This game actually slaps hard. It's so good. And this has actual multiplayer as well. There are online leaderboards and daily races and stuff like that. You can actually... This actually has something to offer in the multiplayer sense. And there's an open world as well. Look at that Evo. Look at that Mitsubishi Evo. That's not a Mitsubishi Evo. They've not got the real names, but they are very clearly ripped off from the actual cars. So that's not actually a Lancia. It's something else, but... like, they very obviously are what they are. But fantastic game. I'll do that. That could be the stream tomorrow. Do Smart Rally tomorrow. Legally distinct. That's it, Dead Cat. They are legally distinct. I'll do Smart Rally on stream tomorrow. Anyway, I've got to head off. I will. Yeah, back tomorrow about the same time, 1 PM UK time, whatever time that is for you. But yeah, thanks a lot for coming along and watching me play random games. The wheel will be back soon and we can actually do some sim racing again. Hopefully next week. I'm really confident it'll be next week. I'm not going to say 100% because you never know what's going to happen. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely evening, and I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. Take it easy.